Hello everyone, I am BP31 and I'm here bringing you some SMM2. Right now we got the Super Mario Maker vs. League with Shadow Chimera versus Failstream. Looking to get some good action up in here, so while we get ready to wait, any questions out in the chat about the format? We got some 13 levels. It's technically a best of 13, however, we will be playing all 13 matches nonetheless to see who's able to win the most. Right now, taking a look at the rankings, we see Failstream is going to be near the bottom of the list and Shadow Chimera a little bit around the middle, so it'll be a really good win for Fail if he's able to pick this one up. And yeah, just looking at this, it's he's definitely got to make something happen if he wants to make it through the playoffs. But yeah, this could also be a good win for Shadow as he can make his way up and get a better seeding. But yeah. Looks like we're just waiting to start the first match. This is done live. This is not a rerun, I believe. Both streamers should be live. But yeah, looks like we're going to be beginning. Look at those snazzy boys on the screen right there. Alright, Shadow going to be Luigi, Failstream, Rip and Mario, and Dig a Hole. Potential bomb excavation level? Oh yeah, I called it, sadly. Let's see what the strats here are. This could be an interesting one because they all have to, they're gonna have to wait for each other to do all the work, which sucks, but it's the way it's gonna have to be. Fail making some progress, but Shadow just starting off, taking it right off the bat after Fail just dying to the bomb. But now grabbing Koopa Car, interesting. You don't often see them go for this. Yeah, it wasn't actually required, but looks like they need to find a key. Potentially that Spiny, but how are you gonna kill it is the question. Think you use a bomb maybe? No. Just taking it for the road, maybe you're gonna try to snipe Shadow with it. Still nothing. Yeah, both just kind of exploring the level, both in their different separate ways. Oh, there we go. So just gonna be trying to find some red coins, and this will lead for some multiplayer action at its finest. Whoever gets the last red coin is gonna be having a fun time trying to get into the key door without competing with the other one for grabbing the key. So we'll see who's gonna be the one in the hot seat in that case once all 5 coins are collected. Yeah, both beating around the bush, not really wanting to collect the last one. So just looking around a little bit more. There it is. There's another one as well. But yeah, right now, just looking at a really slow game. Also, I believe I missed an IPK raid. I apologize. Thank you very much for the raid if you need it. Yeah, but just waiting out the rest of this level. Fail going to be doing some bomb excavation and working his way up to this red coin. There's still one more to be had at the beginning of the level though. And Shadow just staying right next to the key door. Smart, but yeah. Not much that can be done about this. He's just going to try to be making a final stand as Fail makes his way back to this part. So we'll see who ends up getting the better and entering the key door, but that's going to be the real contest at the end here. But yeah, now looking like just a stalemate. Shadow honestly probably having the edge here just because Shadow, Fail's going to have to get by him without having any real means to get over. But ooh, finding a fire flower, that could be nice. Yeah, Shadow definitely ready to fire, but dropping it, and oh, you're gonna have to deal without it. Deal without the shell, and actually giving it to Failstream. But a little bit of spaghetti there by Fail. Oh, making it through. Grabbing the shell yet again. Okay. How did no one get hit by that? And there we go. Yep, Shadow taking the key, and that's going to be it. Yeah, unfortunate stuff. Camping, unfortunately, the best strat in that case, but Shadow going to be taking the first game up 1-0 over Failstream. So going into Home Alone 2, Lost in Bowser's Castle instead of New York. Wonder what this level is going to have. When I think Home Alone, I think fire bars and really fast movement. So this is pretty much nailing all my expectations so far, and especially death. I'll feel that a lot in that movie. But yeah, both getting right after it, Failstream going a little bit too fast, as well as Shadow just getting decimated by the fire bars and the random Bowser fire. So kind of an interesting start now. Neither wanting to give the other the edge by grabbing the on-off block, but Shadow just picking up Fail and smacking him into the top and throwing him to the fire bar. So killing two birds with one stone there. And oh, almost getting sniped by Bowser there, but going to be able to make it to the checkpoint. So Shadow looks like he's off to an early lead, but has to wait for the swamp to come back, probably, or, oh, nope, it despawned. My mistake. Now dropping down, yeah, ignoring all that garbage, just going right through the pipe. And, oh man, what is that? On the other side, Failstream not able to make it to the checkpoint just yet, so Shadow's still going to be maintaining his lead. Not getting screwed by the random Bowser fire there. Does Fail? Oh, wait. Okay, no. I thought Fail knew what was going on in the later part of the level by turning on the on-off switch. But wow, that was a level. Definitely some really intense platforming there. That was pretty. That was actually probably one of the better multiplayer levels, just for the player interaction at the beginning. But then Shadow ultimately getting the edge and able to run away with it at the end. But 2-0 for Shadow. Decent level. Now moving on to the next one. Yes, I agree. That level just was perfect. Reminded me of Home Alone 2. But now Toad, Slayer of Dragons. Unfortunately, no Toad rep here. I don't know if Mario and Luigi will be able to get the job done, but we can hope. Fail repping Luigi. Shadow gonna be Mario. And taking an instant death on those dry bones. Oh man, this looks like a doozy. Shadow already off to a pretty noticeable disadvantage, but oh, that would have been very clutch if he could get off those dry bones and bounce his way over to there. But unfortunately, looks like Fail's going to be not taking this one. Oh, just not navigating Bowser quite right, and now it's Shadow's time to lose. He just has to ride these school platforms. Fail is going to have to wait for them to respawn. He's not even losing time by that death because of how long it takes for them to get back into the game. So if Shadow doesn't choke like Fail, he's got this one in the bag. Oh, Shadow missing a chance to get under Bowser there. And now Fail's caught up. And ooh, it's now Fail's turn to lose. A little bit of a flub going into this last part by both players. And Fail now with another shot. Oh, but getting stomped on by Bowser again, man. So much spaghetti at the very end. Not waiting for the high jump and missing the opportunity when it arose. And oh, now we have a competition. Who will be able to maintain their King of the Hill status? Ooh, Shadow taking a risk and Failstream following, and the Wahoo from Shadow. Both leaping into the gaping fire. And now they're back at Bowser. Fail taking the... Fail going up and gonna be able to kill Shadow. Now he's just got to figure out how to hit the axe, and jumping, there it is. Taking his first game against Shadow, it's 2-1. Despite what the scoreboard says, it is 2-1 for Shadow, but Failstream taking his first game. Pretty good stuff. Yeah, it's very unpredictable where Bowser's just going to fly or jump up and down, but nonetheless, kind of unfortunate they weren't able to react to it a little bit earlier. Yeah, very good awareness, being able to pick up Shadow and throw him into the Bowser fire. That was pretty quick reaction and good stuff by Failstream overall. But we're entering the next level. Scale of the Desert and Mountain. Looks to be standard. Correct, yeah. But this does not look like a desert to me. I hope that sub area goes to a vertical desert level. It better, otherwise I will be disappointed. Alright, there it is. And looks like it is a desert vertical. Alright, we're good, we're good. But, oh wow, Shadow taking a really strange death to the hitboxes of Boom Boom. The Mad Lad, just unpredictable. And then now both runners on the same page. Failstream with a little bit of a lead, but has to get through Boom Boom still. And not quite getting past. But there it is, and ooh. Still good. Looks like gotta get the key from the Mad Lad himself, and Failstream grabbing it and going in the wrong part, and now we see a similar scenario, but Failstream able to at first get the edge, but Shadow going in just behind, able to grab him and throw him backwards, having a little bit more knowledge going to the next section, and able to stay slightly ahead. But now both trying to maneuver around these thwomps and make their way up the snake platform. And oh no, did they both just lose it? That sucks for Shadow, because he was taking the risk going for the actually, I think, more rewarding play, but Failstream playing it safer, able to get the benefit from it. So good stuff. And oh, Shadow not predicting where the thwomp would go quite right. Gonna be taking a dip into the void. But now Failstream has a pretty solid lead. Looking to cut off this deficit and bring it 2-2. But where is he going? Alright, there's still more ways to go. Still going up. And that's probably a sideways thwomp, otherwise it would have come down on him. Hopefully he realizes that. Yep, there was a sideways thwomp, but getting sniped from the off-screen one, that's quite unfortunate. You have no way to know that's coming. No sound cues or anything, so just has to try his best to catch back up to Shadow, and yeah, just pray that snake block comes back. Speaking of the snake block, though, Shadow also has to wait for it, and there it is. So this is just going to be a massive waiting game for Failstream. Oh, but wait. Interesting strategy from Shadow? I'm assuming that was a strategy, not a misplay. Is he going for... I'm confused. Wait. Yeah, because... Oh, wait. I don't know why he just started over there, but I'm sure he had some reasoning for it. Huh. Because, like, he just completely nullified the green... snake platform. That was most likely what his strategy was, but I don't know what he was going for in doing that. Either way, they're both trying to navigate the faster blue platform right now, but neither having much luck and both getting sniped by thwomp, so just gonna end up being a reset. I'm probably gonna see another return to the green side, because that was a little bit slower, and if they're able to get a lead off that, then that would be pretty good, and the blue one's hard enough to navigate, but I think one player would be willing to take the risk of going past it. But we'll see what Shadow does, because he was the original perpetrator of that really cheeky act. But oh, it had to do with the on and off block. Okay, perhaps that was what it was. But yeah, lots of 4D chess I just can't understand. My brain's not large enough. So just navigating. Ooh, the snake platform just a little bit more. Shadow almost mistiming his jump there, but of course the professional he is gonna be able to make it out anyway. And there's the top. Okay, so whatever he was doing, it ended up paying off, and there's the checkpoint. 140 seconds left on the clock. If this level has another section like that takes them that long to figure out, they are going to time out. So yeah. We just gotta hope one of them's able to figure something out fast. Looking like Shadow in the hot seat right now, but we'll be seeing going into the rest of the match. So smartly waiting to use his propeller until he knows how high he needs to go, bouncing off the Koopa shell. And now they're making their way into the red coin section. Okay. So going underneath and trying to land on this block right here. Yes, going to do it quite nicely. Yeah, 5 red coins need to be grabbed. There's one, there's 2. Failstream's still way below him, so not much to worry about in that regard, but smart level creator putting 2 in the same spot. Interesting, but I guess he wanted to make that high up location worth a little bit more. And ooh, Failstream having to, because of the on and off block position, going to be having to take the slower route. And yeah, hopefully this doesn't end up being too much of a pain for him. But yeah, Shadow looking to have found the last red coin and just needs to figure out how he's going to be able to get it. Just waiting for the Koopa. No, he's not going for the bounce, or looking for a better angle. Yeah, mistiming it. Hopefully there's somewhere to land on after this. Oh, there is. Okay, this is good. So he's got the key, and he knows where to use it. 40 seconds left. He's got to go fast. Channel is intersonic. Oh, you got to get this ball jump, man. You can do it. All right, there it is. Almost at the end. Bouncing off the Koopa, and just has to hit one more on-off block. Why is he going up here? Does he not know how much time, dude? Oh, losing the propeller hat, dude. Oh, no. And he's just going to take the timeout on this one. Jeez, that's... He didn't go risky enough. And I get it because he's trying to preserve his 2-to-1 lead, so it's okay if he doesn't end up getting this one. But at the same time, I feel like it would definitely have been worth to at least go through the key door. So, interesting. But not going to end up taking it, and there's our first draw. There's our first draw for this match. But now, right on to the next level. You can't switch. I thought you could ground pound the switch. He would have been trapped, seriously? You end up going into a crouch in that position? That's interesting. Wow, okay, that makes more sense then. Okay. Yeah, I was under the impression that you had to, that you didn't end up in the crouch animation after you landed on the switch. So that makes a lot more sense, but still unfortunately he wasn't quite able to seal it out. But definitely making the correct choice and staying above Failstream rather than going down. But now we're on to the next level. Having a little bit of trouble on these thwomps. But Failstream going to be approaching this first checkpoint, but unfortunately getting sat on by the Piranha and Shadow running into the same one. The early checkpoint in this level, perhaps it means that it will be a shorter one. We'll have to find out. But oh, just taking another dive, and both just throwing themselves at these enemies just a little bit too fast, not taking enough time to consider how long and what types of attacks they're going to be throwing out. But now approaching the first checkpoint again, and there it is. And oh, is Shadow stuck? No, he should be able to get it from here, can't he? Looks like he's not going to risk it. It's close enough to the start that he's probably just not going to go for it. Oh, but grabbing the Fire Flower and grabbing the checkpoint has Failstream clears the level. So tying it up 2-2. But yeah, going to be moving into the next one. And again, Failstream is not looking too hot in the league overall. So any win, especially against a 6th place contender, will be pretty good for him. So looking for as many wins as he can get in this one. Again, 7 will win him today, but as many more than that he can get will be good. And a night airship level. This should be fun. Yeah, but should is the key word in there. You never know what could happen in the league, so... dealing with the gravity on the items, but not players in this level, so... Going to be some interesting interactions, lots of Kaizo levels built around this mechanic. But also have to deal with those 5 red coins up at the top. Yeah, just continuing through the airship, not making much progress, but kind of keeping it. They're both probably trying to keep notes of where the red coins are in case one ends up needing to actually grab them. Of course, that will be necessary to clear the level, but as we saw from the very first interaction, first match, Shadow was just able to wait out the timer as Failstream grabbed all the red coins and then just stole the key from him at the end and was able to take the first match. So we'll see what the strategy is from both players in this one, but likely not going to be seeing much red coin action, at least at the very beginning, until they have a feel for where the ending is. Failstream grabbing the first red coin, and Shadow going to end up starting over. So this is an interesting scenario because Shadow, I don't believe, knows that Failstream has been starting to pick up the red coins, as they're all still there, but looks like he's going to start going for them himself, so could be an interesting scenario. Just trying to maintain the Mega Mushroom. But Shadow, going to be the one grabbing the key, but now, yeah, what you going to do? How are you going to get under... Shadow's in a position that there's basically no way Fail is going to be able to enter the key door, so I don't know what's going to happen now. But Shadow making some advances, Failstream backing himself up, and just going to probably be waiting here for a while. Shadow making sure to maintain the low ground, but unfortunately getting booped up a little bit too high. And now Shadow making an interesting decision in going a little bit further in the level. How Failstream is going to respond to this could be a little bit interesting, because they haven't fully explored the entire level, I would suppose. So there could be another key door somewhere else in the level, though that's unlikely, as Shadow determines himself. But yeah, it's just kind of going to be a stalemate for now. Yep, there it is. Both giving up, realizing that this is a stalemate, and there's our second draw for this match. Captain Koopa's Furious Fleet, not a good multiplayer level. I don't understand how that was a music level, but hey, whatever. Moving right to the next one. Still tied up 2-2. Players versus Entity. 99 plus 1. Have to kill 99 beetles. Wow. Okay. So instantly starting off with a cape and a shelmet. And a troll block to take those right away from you. Nice. But Failstream going to be making away with both, but Shadow with a little bit of a lead. Going to be only making away with the cape, but now not even going to have that. So yeah, tons and tons of Buzzy Beetles, as the title would suggest. Just gotta kill as many as you can and then make your way to the end. Failstream looks like he's just trying to make his way all the way to the end and then just camp out and wait for Shadow to finish it out with the clear condition and just steal it from him. But making sure to kill some beetles on the way. Yeah, this level actually seems fairly well designed. Not the greatest because of the clear condition for multiplayer, but nonetheless, seems like a decent level. And oh, Failstream sniping himself and not going to be able to end up keeping his cape power up. But grabbing a key. And ooh, this isn't looking too good for Fail, to be quite frank, because Shadow did kill a fair number more beetles than he did, so. And he has the cape power up, so. And Fail taking a death. This looks like it's going to be Shadow's win. He just has to make his way back through the level and just start killing more beetles. And once he's able to get all 99 he needs, then he can finish. And Failstream has to catch up while killing stuff. So, it could be quite daunting, but we'll see what he can make happen. Failstream making his way forward, Shadow's going to be making his way backward. Just got to kill all these beetles before finishing the level, and not much more to say. Just Failstream making his way through, killing up all of Shadow's leftovers, basically. All of the shells that he threw, spin jumping on top of, just cleaning up the last ones. And Shadow waiting at the end to clear the last one, but waiting on the give up card. I'm not quite at that point yet. And that is not going to be it. There's still going to be more, likely at the beginning of the game. So, who's going to go back? It's going to be Failstream. Waiting for his cape power up. Yeah, if I were to guess, I'd say that there are 100 beetles likely in this level, and the 99 plus 1 in the title refers to you have to kill all of the beetles but one, and that one is likely the one shell that you take through the level just sniping all the other ones with, but not sure. I cannot read Japanese, so I can neither confirm nor deny, but that would be my guess. Slowly working his way through these last few beetles, hopefully, and taking this one with him. Potentially thinking this could be the last one, maybe, so trying to save it till the end. Going through the pipe with it, resetting its timer. working his way through the level. Oh! That was not the last beetle. Okay, lucky for him. Or unlucky, because the level's going to be going on a little bit longer, and there's only 40 seconds left. So yeah, this one's most likely just going to end up being a timeout, and there it is. They heard the last few. And there he has a clear condition. Can he finish? Oh, and what did I say? 100 beetles. Anyway, that might not be all of them. I might still be wrong, but pretty good guess if I was correct. But yeah, 18 seconds, likely not going to be able to finish. And even if he is, if Shadow's just in such a good position to just bounce off his head and then just take the condition from him, it's probably just better, even if you were able to get through the rest of it, just to end up letting us go to a draw. And there we have it. A third tie for this mode. Gosh. But still 2-2. Let's see how many draws in a row we can get, chat. Another Japanese level. Honestly, that level didn't seem that bad for single player, but for multiplayer, just not working out. Super easy to end up in a draw, and yeah, just overall it doesn't work very well. But this one, not going to have any clear conditions or red coin shenanigans, so it's going to be who can clear this level the fastest. Well, at least for how it looks now. Fail off to an early lead. Always good. And oh yeah, this is good. This is going to be a quick one. Only 25 seconds left on the something of a speedrun, not quite. Doesn't have the same exact layout, and yeah, Shadow has a little bit of time to catch up with these because Failstream has to wait for these boos. But can they make it to the end in 10 seconds? I'm guessing Fail lead by 1, but 5, 4, 3, and he's got it. Okay, cool. So we have Fail taking his first lead of the match and an actual non-draw. Pretty impressive stuff. Now moving on to the next one. I love how just in between the matches we can take a second to admire those amazing, amazing skins both of these guys have. But moving on to number 102. Interesting level name, but it is the tag multiplayer versus, so we could be in for a treat, potentially. Shadow already off to an early death, giving Fail just a slight lead. And ooh, this could be kind of interesting. Just some tricky platforming, avoiding the spike balls and other challenges that await. Yeah, this could actually be a decent multiplayer level. Practically unseen. Ooh, wow, incredible avoidance. Failstream, very, very well done, and has a full room advantage over Shadow right now. Just this is very well made to be tricky, but not like in a frustrating way. Super cool design for a level, but there's the checkpoint. Failstream off to an early lead, and Shadow taking a death, so I'm gonna have to make his way to catch up to the checkpoint to catch up. Fail. Just trying to dodge all these swamps while also avoiding the on-off switch changing, and this is tricky. But Shadow's not able to catch up just yet. Gonna be a little bit, gonna still be a little bit behind. Taking a little bit more deaths, and so is Fail though. So both kind of at a roadblock, but Fail further ahead, so has a little bit more time to figure out the direction. Almost getting through that time, but barely not timing the jump correctly. It looks like he wants to get over to the rightmost red platform while it's red, and then he'll be able to be good to go. But pretty hard to maneuver, as triggering the most bottom flop doesn't seem very easy, but there we go. He was able to get it done and making it through to the next section. Honestly, this one does not look nearly as hard as the last, so nice break. Now gotta dodge some. This is like very well made for a multiplayer level. I'm being completely serious. Can't just walk off right here. Opting to go for a little bit of a simpler path and able to make it through. Just standing on top of the bullet bills. I don't know what they're called, I won't even try. But yeah, grabbing the checkpoint, unfortunately instantly dying to the chain chomp, but still not going to matter as Shadow's still struggling with his very first section. Looks like he found some fast strats, but those aren't going to be enough to save him. 340 seconds on the clock, he's very likely not going to be having a timeout. And Phil, wow, very precise navigation of those bullet blasters. And just trying to make it through on these donuts. Doesn't look too terribly tricky, just found a rhythm and sticking with it through the rest of it. And there we go. Next section. And what? Did Shadow take a death without grabbing the checkpoint? But, oh, that sucks, but Failstream reaching the goal anyway. That was a pretty dang good multiplayer level, honestly. Pretty competitive. And unfortunately, Shadow just stuck on the first section the entire time, and Failstream able to make it through first try. But now we have a pretty solid lead for Failstream. He needs 3 more to secure his first win of this season. But Shadow still has plenty of time to come back, and we will still be playing all 13 levels. All 13, until there are 13 wins total on the board, because we've played several more than 6 levels. But going into 2-3 right now. 2-3 of which game, you may ask? Of SMM2, of somebody's creation. But yeah, looking to have the traditional question blocks to start off, and instant propeller hat. Interesting, but I remember from a few of the other matches I've seen Shadow go in, normally he likes to stay back and scout out for hidden blocks and such, while his opponent goes a little bit further ahead. So they might have a little bit more knowledge of the. Sometimes he's able to gain a little bit more of a lead in the power-ups he has. And as you can see, he caught up. He caught up right away, even though he was originally at a deficit. And now we have some pretty nice multiplayer interactions going on right here, as Shadow had a big disadvantage on this platform as they try to fight for it, because he doesn't have the propeller suit, but so far managing quite well, not getting knocked off, and just staying in the air as much as he can and not getting ground pounded. Unfortunately, going to be taking a hit from that Koopa, but taking the sacrifice of hitting the on-off switch, but not enough, and Failstream's got to wait now. Yeah, it's Shadow actually in a pretty nice spot right now, except for the YOLO from Failstream. Very smart stuff. Realizing that he's in a position where he's going to have to wait for that platform to go back, so might as well either take the death or risk the YOLO jump. And unfortunately, the YOLO actually did not end up panning out, but he was in a pretty desperate situation either way, so opting to go for the little bit more risky option. Can definitely respect it. And now he has his propeller hat again. But Shadow off with the lead and doesn't know what's to come, really. And yeah, that's going to cost him. But Failstream has a ton more level knowledge, and he unfortunately losing the propeller hat, but he has a pretty good shot of finishing up at least this section, if not the level, at this point. Just has to make sure to hit this on-off switch and make sure he goes past the the roadblock. Will he grab the 10 coin for swag? Oh well. Oh, but Shadow going for some speed strats, and there we go. Gonna be tying it back up, and Shadow now gonna have the propeller hat in the advantage in this scenario. Failstream gonna have to keep in the air as Shadow did earlier. And I'm not sure why he went for that YOLO. Perhaps he thought there would be another platform where he could bounce off the paratroopas, but that definitely did not pay off, and Failstream has basically secured his lead. Actually, you know what? He might have thought that this could actually be really smart, because there have been ways for him to catch back up with the moving platform throughout the level, so he could just be thinking, okay, I could go for the YOLO and get a lead while still while still being able to catch back up, but unfortunately, not going to end up panning out, and Failstream, 5 wins. 5 wins to 2. Well on his way to winning his first match. So getting right to the next level. Swamp Course Battle, another multiplayer versus level. By IPK, this could be a good one. At least it's IPK with some Japanese characters after it. Yeah, I cannot confirm whether or not this is the real IPK. I would probably guess not, but I am not sure. But he had the name, so hey, hopefully he doesn't give the level a bad name. Looking good so far, except for some red coins. Yeah, both still struggling with beginning section. Not able to make it through just yet. And yeah, now both just stalling at this part that looks like you need a bomb to get through. Aren't we all just IPK alts? You know what? There is only one, so I suppose we are. There we go. We give up. Still 5-2 for Failstream. Oh wow, that would have been really cheeky if he'd kept going, but thankfully not going to be doing that. Very riveting. KFC lover. Another level from Japan. Having to defeat bullies. Oh, this could be a little bit of pain. 17 of them. Every single one. Yeah, this could be a long one. But we gotta see what kind of items we get. There's just our run, letting these guys get through all these bullies at the very end. That could be pretty quick, but there we go. Trying to slide them off the ice. And Shadow just zooming right past them, leaving Failstream to do the dirty work. And ooh, Failstream taking a death. Yeah, Shadow scouting out the level, and like I mentioned earlier, here's the key. Instead of focusing on beating the level at first, he's scouting it out, trying to see where the end is and what needs to be done in order to clear it, before actually accomplishing the clear condition and such. So just different strategies. As Failstream can tend to just go ham, try to do everything he needs to beat the level, which of course can be a good strategy, but just different approaches to this level. Now Shadow entering the subworld, knowing that Failstream's not quite there yet, figures, okay, well he's cleaning up the top bullies, maybe I can clean up the rest of them and hopefully get the last kill. Now debating the start over. Yeah, it looks like there's just one more bully in the underworld. They need to in the subworld, excuse me. That they need to take care of, but neither want to go down and do it. The other can just stand on top of the pipe and try to pop him. Failstream trying to go for some cheekiness, but not gonna happen. Oh wait, there's the last one. Failstream actually just left one, my mistake. Just beating around the bush trying to get it. 170 seconds left, so plenty of time for a decision to be come to. We'll see. As long as they stay in the overworld for this, there's actually a decent opportunity for Failstream, assuming this is the last bully, to clear the level once he's done with this. And Shadow, noticing this, deciding to come and try to seize the clear condition for himself. But unfortunately, there's going to be another one in the subworld, so not enough. And we're going to probably have one camper who just stays on the outside, and that's going to be Shadow. And there's the one in the subworld. Could be the last one, could be more. There's two. Failstream getting both of them, and yes, there is more, but wait. Oh, if there's a pipe at the other end of the subworld, then maybe he'll spawn right on top of the goal and fall. Could be a pretty big ask, but definitely could happen. Shadow showing us some of the super jumps. This is an old level. As those in newer levels, that trick is patched that you can see him doing. Yeah, the Shadow definitely does let the other players do the work and camp by the goal, but at the same time, like, can you really blame him? The strategy does work quite frequently, so you can't really blame him for doing it, as this is a tournament and you want to do all you can to win. And getting a key, there was a key door at the beginning of this, and wait, the clear condition's down there? Okay, phew. Yeah, just spawning where the bullies were. And there's probably a key door at the very end that takes you back to the beginning, and you have to in pipe. So Failstream's got to know that Shadow is right there waiting for him, but decides just to go for it and gets the bonk on him. Wow, very nice stuff. Diving right on top of him with the cat suit. Able to put him in that hit stun and able to take it. So Failstream up at 6-2. Yeah, just one more win for Failstream to seal this match, but again, we will be playing to 13 wins. Sorry, to 13 wins total. Excuse me. And going right into the next one, Berg Bash by Joe-E. I guess there was already the name with an actual hyphen taken, but hey, whatever. We'll just call him Joey. Joey, the level creator. Lots of, just seems like his Hammer Bros. Yeah, Shadow able to get right past them, but Fail just having a little bit of trouble getting caught up on the spikes. No red coins or clear conditions, so likely the first person to the end will win, and Shadow, like we saw in that other multiplayer level at the earlier on, gonna take the lead and gonna take the win. So good stuff. Now, decreasing that lead to half, gonna be 6-3 for Failstream. Save the kitty. And of course, reach the goal is Cat Mario, going to be the clear condition. No stealing going on there. But no power up in sight. Man, this is a double whammy of clear condition and red coins. Gosh. But starting off with the mushroom and getting right into the pipe. Yeah, Failstream clearing the path, and Shadow going back through for whatever reason and just taking a death on top of several enemies just lurking in this disgusting subworld. So interesting, but Failstream now able to progress, climbing over the... And very nice usage of the cat suit. Just smashing through those blocks. Now, we could see some, potential forced mess-ups by changing the on and off block state. And wow, okay. Shadow actually going to be getting the key door, and is this the end? Not the end yet, okay. Oh, going for the bounce off of his head. That would have been really cool, but unfortunately no luck. Gonna have to go through all that to get the cat suit again, but hopefully it won't take too long. Well, Shadow, and looks like Shadow is gonna be opting to kill the Boom Boom rather than just hope for the best. Yeah, has to enter the key door back out in the overworld, and having to start over because he's lacking the... Now Failstream going to be entering the subworld to kill the Boom Boom. Or, okay, yeah, he should go in. Doesn't exactly know it's down there, but should have seen Shadow back down there while he was there. Unfortunately, going to be losing his own cat suit, so he's going to probably be hoping that there's another later on in the level rather than restarting like Shadow did, but we'll have to see what happens. Yeah. Oh, he just unlocked the key door for him, and that'll be the win. Yeah, I was actually thinking right as he went through, he might just the death and remove the key from play, but unfortunately not gonna make that happen. 6-4 for Failstream, but Shadow slowly closing this gap. Yeah, even if Failstream didn't have the key, that was definitely, because he could have quite easily killed the Boom Boom while retaining the cat power up and just taken them in that way, but unfortunately not able to make anything happen. But moving on to the next one. Another from Japan. Three red coins to be had, 300 seconds on the clock, and a cape. Really? Okay. That was gonna be really mean if Shadow just kept trying to steal Fail's capes, but can't keep that up forever. And oh, a red coin level. Uh-oh. Oh, just having to dodge all of these icicles. Spikes. Icicles and spikes. Shadow making it through and grabbing the first of the red coins. Fail just ground pounding away at all these munchers. Making his way through all of the rest before trying to cheese. It looks like Fail's gonna try to fly up above the top, heading back to the original section, and thus cheesing a key to the very beginning. And there's no requirement for him to keep the cape power up, so he's just gonna be trying to get it all the way back. Doesn't matter, he doesn't care. And yeah, there it is. Gonna be trying to enter the pipe. Meanwhile, Shadow just waiting at this keyboard, not knowing what Fail has. And what is Fail to do? Checking all of the pipes, none of them going anywhere, but they're just more coins. This is not what he wants. And Shadow finding it as well. He knows which that Fail's tried, but there we go. Potentially the end. And there it is. Okay. Whew. Fail with a pretty nice cheese on that level. But able to take it and winning the set, but we still got a few more wins left in the tank. 2 more to be exact. These levels are random from the pool of X, so no one picks them. There's no one at fault here but Nintendo. Just kidding. Thank you for this amazing game, Nintendo. Not necessarily a 6-7 yet. 4-7 currently. Stream could win 2 more, making it 9-4, or he could win 1 anymore. But either way, he has won the best of 13. Mario's 9 Hells. Not even a red coin level. I expected another red coin level with 9 coins, and perhaps a safety coin, but not looking to be the case. Instead, kind of a horror jump scare level. Failstream rushing a little bit. And running into those fire bars. But looks like you might actually want to avoid the Mega Mushroom power-up in this one, because it's causing Shadow a lot of problems going into the rest of the level, but nonetheless able to secure the first checkpoint. And there's a death. Yeah. But still ahead. And yeah, trying to take damage off of the chain chomps in the munchers. Make his way through without the power-up, not having blocked underneath. And ooh, damage boosting through the magic cube, but that could save him some time. But he sees the end. Phil's got to make a move fast if he wants to catch up to this one. Of course, Shadow does still have some work to do to get to the end, but looks like he can do it right here. And Phil going to be taking a death. This is definitely Shadow's to lose. Just being patient, waiting out another Swamp Cycle, and there it is. All right. Shadow not trying to go out without a fight. Bring it back 5-7. And we're entering into potentially the last match. Yoshi's Home Run. No clear condition on this one. No red coins on this one. Alright. And a ghost house level. So, interesting. Both opting to go over the top rather than through the middle. And there's Yoshi. Smart stuff by Shadow, just snagging the second Yoshi egg. And wow, making his way through the bumpers really well, especially for having... Jeez! That's really impressive. But unfortunately going to be taking damage to the saws, but... Oh, and losing Yoshi. Oh. There is no clear condition on this level, so Yoshi is not required, but definitely detrimental not to have him. You always want to have that extra hit. Now Failstream trying to make his way back into it. Potentially damage boosting. And wait, is Yoshi required? It looks like he might be. Wow. But yeah, Failstream starting to catch up a little bit. Shadow just waiting I'm just waiting, hoping to ground pound him off Yoshi. This would be... Oh... This is a really tough scenario for Shadow. If he's able to make it through, that'll be some expert versus. Yeah, having Yoshi is very, very, very good in multiplayer versus. So Failstream is able to abuse that and launch energy spikes. And there's the end for Failstream. Going to be taking this one 8-5. Well played to both, but Failstream emerging the victor this time. Good games to everybody. And looks like we're going to be having some interviews. How's it going, Failstream? How'd you feel about that race? Or wait, oh, not here yet, my mistake. But yeah, we will be having interviews, just not quite ready yet. Mistake.
Hello.
Hello. So, how'd you feel about that race, I suppose?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, you took it pretty solidly, 8-5. Oh, I'm sorry. This is not the right. I'm sorry. I got really confused. My bad. We have Shadow Chimera on the mic. Failstream's mic was lighting up, but unfortunately it's not him. Okay, but how'd you feel about that race? I'm very sorry.
Pretty bad, I guess.
Yeah, it happens. Some of those levels just ended up getting away from you, but it happens. Any thoughts on the format overall?
It's pretty standard format. I can't think of any other like specific format of this.
Well, yeah, I'm really sorry. We're gonna have to go to intermission now. Yeah, running into the final match of the night. Thank you all very much for tuning in. Stay tuned for the very last match of the day, and we will see you all later.
They are synced.
They are synced now. Do whatever. In the lead again.
Wow.
Side for sure from Cheese. Okay, doing it, moving.
Oh no, the cheese falls!